All right, welcome to another edition of Free Time Friday with Mr. Davis. Welcome to my basement. Just thought I'd bring you into the own home today. I've invited over, she has been decontaminated. Mrs. Anderson will come into she'll be interviewed today. There she is. Yes.
Hello. Fix my hair.
Yeah, fix your hair. Mine looks
I
fine.
didn't do it. So here we go.
All right, first question of the day.
You have good questions?
Excellent questions.
Oh, good.
Okay. If you were a tree, what kind would you be and why?
So glad I can think about my answer.
Oh,
again.
can you?
I would be a willow, like Grandmother Willow from Pocahontas.
I've never seen Pocahontas.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a great one.
I've never seen it.
She's this talking tree. She's
Isn't
pretty
Joseph
magical.
Smith in that?
Wrong Joseph.
Oh,
No, John?
oh, John Smith. Sorry,
Wrong
Same.
Joseph.
Wrong Joseph.
Wrong Joseph.
Joseph Arimathea. No, I'm confused.
John
John Smith. Okay,
Smith.
I've heard of him.
Great songs.
One of my favorite Smiths. Okay, you'd be a willow. That's interesting. Okay, here's my next question. Is cereal soup? Is cereal soup? Why or why not?
I would say no, because when you make a soup, it has a base, and it's like a warm mixture of all these flavors.
There are cold
combined.
soups.
But do you ever really eat a cold soup?
I don't.
I
only
wouldn't
eat
even
warm
classify those as a soup. That's just a veggie smoothie.
soup. Have you ever had cereal with warm milk?
No, it's
Fresh out of the cow?
Ugh.
I haven't either. I'm just picturing that
I
right
heard
now.
it's good with mini wheats.
Mini wheats sick. Fresh warm milk with mini wheats. All right. What's invisible but you wish that people could see? What is invisible that you wish people could see?
Well, I know what you're thinking of.
What is that?
Probably some flatulence.
That's so funny because I was thinking that. Wouldn't you like to be able to walk into a room and know if you should? I should probably turn around and not come in here.
It's like those pools that change color when you pee,
Yes.
except the air.
Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page. What's the funniest joke that you know by heart? And you'll probably have to share it with us. Funniest joke you know by heart. Do you know any jokes by heart?
I know two. One is appropriate, one is not.
She's lying. She doesn't know anything inappropriate.
No.
Well, share with us that one that's appropriate.
My mom sent me this. So this lady takes a dead duck to the vet, and the vet says, "I'm sorry, ma'am, but this duck is dead." And she says, "Isn't there anything you can do?" And he said, "Okay, just 1 second." So he pulls in this dog, this huge golden dog, and the dog walks around the duck, sniffs, turns to the vet, and shakes his head no. And he goes, "I'm afraid the duck is dead." And she says, "There must be something else you can do." He says, "All right, there's one more thing I can do." And he brings in a cat, and the cat looks the duck up and down, turns to the vet and shakes its head no. And then he goes, "I'm sorry, ma'am, but it's come back conclusive that your duck is dead." She goes, "But how did you know?" And he said, "The lab report and the CAT scan both confirmed it." That's a good one, right?
That is actually really good.
That's the only one I know.
It's very good, actually. The lab report. Okay. What is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
That's a great question.
Thank you. It's on the list of questions that I personally made by consulting the internet.
I want to say Just Dance.
I would agree.
I can't say I've ever looked at someone doing Just Dance and thought they have talent. What
It's
a
true.
phenomenal dancer.
What a phenomenal dancer.
Even though, have you ever watched yourself back doing Just Dance?
No, because I've only done Just Dance like 2 times because I don't have a lot of rhythm.
Yeah.
And I'm not-
Sometimes they'll show you this like really fast forwarded version of your dance and you see yourself.
And
It's terrible.
Okay.
In that moment, I think I'm awesome, but no one looks
Okay.
good.
I would agree with that. You could also say, well, stupid's kind of a mean thing. Crying. No one looks really good when they're crying. Do they?
No.
But I don't know if stupid's the right word for that. You don't look stupid when you're crying.
Maybe no one really looks attractive.
There you go.
You don't think, wow, she's a beautiful crier.
Look at her. She is gorgeous when she
He is
cries.
such a handsome crier.
He is. Okay, if you were going to start a secret society, which one would you like to start?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, there's a couple questions here.
Sure.
Am I selling illegal goods? Or is it just like we're
It's,
supporting each other?
it's whatever you want it to be. If you want it to be where you're making money and you're like the mob, it can be that.
Underground.
This will show what kind of a person you are deep down. Do you want to help people or do you want to take advantage? Please be honest.
Ooh, how cool would it be to be part of like X-Men? That's a cool secret society.
Okay,
Yeah,
but you're not going to start it because you don't have a superpower.
that you
No
know
offense.
of. That he knows of.
Good point. If animals could talk, which animal would be the rudest?
Mm. Which one watches human stupidity the most is the real question.
It's true.
Maybe a hamster. Or a cat.
Probably a cat, because a cat's already like very opinionated on who it likes and who it doesn't.
An old grumpy cat.
Old grumpy cat.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe like a goose, or
Ooh,
how
a
mean they are.
goose, Yes.
They would just be like, I hate you, or you're ugly, because they just come attack you no matter what. You're not doing anything.
Yeah. Are you speaking from experience?
I am. How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
Oh, they have pretty thick hide.
They
You
do.
have to peck it to death.
Or just overwhelm it with sheer
Strength.
strength.
I'm gonna say at least 10,000.
At least 10,000. It's a very good guess. What's your hometown now? Mrs. Anderson's from McGrath.
Mhm.
What's your hometown best known for?
It's called the Garden City.
Okay.
There's a bunch.
But is it, when people say, hey, I'm going to McGrath, do people think, oh,
Oh.
you must be going for gardening?
Well, the real question is, what do people do there? What did I do my whole life? Probably the very beautiful walking path. I would
Awesome.
say that.
If someone asked me that question, what is McGrath known for? I would say coming in second place. Or third place maybe. But that's
We're
just,
not even in
I'm
the
not
top
fr-
3. Let's be real.
I'm not from McGrath, so I don't, that's fine.
Being
La-
forgotten. That's
Being-
actually
being
really
forgotten.
good.
I'm from Hill
No
Springs,
one
so mine would be
remembers
like
McGrath.
being ignored. If you were forced to be on a reality TV show,
Oh.
which one would you choose and why?
Oh, this is such a good question. I've thought about this a lot.
I have two actually. I really want to be on one.
Which one? Survivor?
Oh, you go first.
Oh, okay. Hands down. Okay, wait. How are we classifying reality TV? Is it a game show?
Yes. Yeah, like a
Oh.
game show.
Hands down Jeopardy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I would love to enter a Jeopardy tournament.
I wouldn't, because I wouldn't get any questions right.
Well, there's a trick to it. They use kind of the same questions throughout the season,
Mm-hmm.
and so
can study certain things.
You can study certain things.
I don't like studying, so.
If I was single,
Big
ready
Brother.
to mingle, The Bachelor, hands down.
Oh, gross.
Just so I could see how ridiculous it is. I would just find it so funny. But the Jeopardy first and foremost.
I would go on Survive. Well, Price is Right if we're doing a game show.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Wheel of Fortune?
That's true. But that's for you. You're an LA person. You
Yeah,
can
that-
spell correctly. I'd be like,
You're right. Price is Right is more math.
but Price is Right. I would love Price is Right. But Survivor would be my all-time reality show.
Oh, you would be.
Because I think that
a
I would be,
treat on
I think that I would be excellent at causing a lot of conflict. I think I would be very good at that.
You would be like that guy in the very first season who was always naked.
No, whoa, no,
Do
no,
you
no, no.
remember him?
Richard Hatch. I would not be Richard Hatch. I classify myself more as like Boston Rob. I would just be so amazing at it.
He was good. He won like twice, 3 times.
Not sure, but he won a lot. Last question. What game do you dominate when you play?
Ooh. Any word game, really. I just get hyper competitive.
Okay.
Probably Scattergories. I really like Scattergories. Scrabble is quite fun. Bananagrams.
They're all spelling games. I see that.
I know. Actually, have you ever played Bonanza? It's a
Yes.
game.
I'll play that.
I can be very sneaky with beans.
So in these spelling games, are you the person that's like always demanding to pull out the dictionary and say that that's not a real word?
No, because I actually find people don't generally make up words very often because they're afraid of.
When I was a kid, we always made up
You
words.
always made up words?
And then we got in fights because we.
See, I love Scattergories because you can do like you can get double points, and so you can say things that start with the same letter twice or something like that. And you can. Oh, it's just.
With Scrabble, you just learn your Z words and then you just dominate them,
Yeah.
or Q words and you just
Yeah.
win. Like Zitty.
Zitty.
Use a Z and a Y. Zitty.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you. Well, thank you for coming and
Thank you.
sharing a little bit about yourself with the fans out there. Thank you.
Goodbye. See, I don't know how to wave normal.
There you go.